So the top 25 Black Friday deals of 2022, the deals have just dropped. I'm so excited. Let's begin. The first product is a $99 32-inch 4K Smart TV from Insignia. If you expand the video description box, you're going to find a link to save $80 on this TV. I'll have some larger scale television deals in a couple moments, but for that under $100 price point, the $79 Lenovo Chromebook you see right here doesn't have that 32 gig capacity we typically see on Black Friday. This year, it's 64 gig, very well rated, could be good for an entry-level education device. If you are looking for a touchscreen, you can also save $80 on this $99 Lenovo Chromebook right here. This one has a touchscreen for $20 more, so $79 without the touchscreen, $99 for the one that has it. If you are looking to enjoy Hulu at a Black Friday price of $2 per month for a year, that's 75% off its regular pricing. Expand the video description box. There's a coupon code to further lower that price. Peacock also has a deal where you could score it for 99 cents a month versus the $5. That link also in the video description box. There's a $30 6-foot pre-lit Alberta spruce artificial tree at Target. This is not the happiest looking photo I have seen, but if you actually scroll to the second photo, it looks a little bit more festive. Imagine your ornaments on this. If you are particularly strapped for cash this year, a 50% savings could go a long way. The brand new 2022 Apple MacBook Air with that M2 processor reduced to $1,049 is very rare to see. I know it's a difficult time in the economy. We're going to see some products that necessarily didn't succumb to inflation and some unexpected discounts like this particular deal. The 2020 MacBook Air is back at its $799 price. There's a slight chance this could drop to $749 tomorrow. I'm not quite sure. I will be rounding up the top 50 Amazon.com Black Friday deals right here tomorrow morning. If you're looking for an HP laptop, I like the specs on this. It has a 128 gig solid state drive, a $299 price, a $200 reduction. I wish it had 16 gigs of RAM, but let's be honest, it's a sub $300 unit, and this is actually quite well specced out, very well rated. If you are looking for a kid's tablet, I'm a dad. I wasn't quite aware that Amazon makes kids tablets. It looks very nice. I had a chance to examine it in store for one of my Walmart Black Friday roundups. It is $69 down from $129. I should mention none of this content is sponsored. No stores are paying me to make this video. The Fire 7 at a more friendly $40 price. This is not the kids version, but you could obviously buy your own kid-friendly case and you could take advantage of some type of parental control that's built into the platform for Fire. The 2021 Apple 10.2-inch iPad is at $269. Typically, it's $279 when these get pawned off on Black Friday. This $329 price down to this at an 18% reduction is actually quite good. Expand the video description box. I do use affiliate links, which means I benefit monetarily if you're kind enough to use one of my links. The Croc deals across the board, whether they're for kids or the full 25%. Whoop, that was a weird drop down I inadvertently did there. 25% off across the board. You get your choice of colors. These are apparently back in. I never knew they weren't in. I'm not the trendiest person, as you might be able to tell from my shirt and tie combination tonight, but I was trying to do green and Black Friday and red and be festive. The buy three, get three Bath and Body Works roundup is actually better than it appears. If you expand the video description box, there is a coupon code to further lower your price. So how does this work? There's a buy three, get three free, say that 3 times fast, and then an additional 20% coupon. Once you apply that all, you'll work out to roughly $10.60 per candle, assuming you get all 6. So that's a very nice deal. People actually line the corners for malls and wherever it is that they're trying to get these candles at those prices. And sometimes that's without that additional 20% incentive. The $10 Clinique Happy fragrance set created for Macy's. Why not? $34. By the way, I hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. Thank you for being part of my family today. I'm celebrating and digesting deals with you as we make our way to a great gift for men. The men's rechargeable electric shavers, a full 65% off, $35. I've been more impressed by Target this year, specifically when it comes to toy deals, and I'm going to get to some other deals for all the members of your household in a few moments. If I sound out of breath, I am. The Hoover Max Life Power Drive Elite High Performance Swivel Vac, also very well rated, $59 down from $119. Expand the video description box. Walmart very aggressive on some of the robotic vacuuming pricing. We're seeing this one is equipped with a Wi-Fi and map type, not that LiDAR mapping technology you see on the higher end RoboVacs, but definitely a mapping program, so it's not just drawing those relentless figure eights across your home. Eufy is a brand that's owned by Anker, which makes a lot of power banks, a lot of battery driven devices, so it is actually a very solid RoboVac. $300 down to $119. I do expect that to sell out. This is an extremely aggressive deal from Amazon on the Shark self-emptying robotic vac. This has a 60-day dustbin capacity. If you look at some of the other Shark models, they actually had a 45-day dustbin capacity for significantly more cash. flash on both Prime Day in the past and some of the other models for Black Friday. So this is a full 50% off. It's $599 down to $299. $300 off a home mapping, self-emptying RoboVac from a major brand. This is a very recent Samsung phone to see it at 43% for Black Friday, plus an additional 10% back if you have an Amazon Prime credit card. I love those additional incentives. There you go. Expand the video description box, 43% off. I should mention, if I keep averting eye contact, it's because I'm looking down at my screen. You're all lovely. I can't make eye contact and do deals for the same duration I'd like. Apple Watch SE at $149. Typically on Black Friday, it's that crazy Apple Watch Series 3. It's like 10 years later and they're still trying to sell that to you. This is actually a more recent, the Apple Watch SE is a first generation, and to my knowledge, it's like a 2020 release. So it's a couple years old at $149 down from $279. Apple Watch Series 8, the brand new one at $349. Again, to see brand new Apple merch reduced to this extent on Black Friday is rare. There are deals that cost more than they did last year. I was doing some of those Cuisinart mixers, and you'll notice that they all cost $20 more than they did this time last year, despite being on sale. The PlayStation 5 would be an example of something that actually has improved from last year. Last year, you couldn't find it anywhere in stock. This year, you can find it in stock when it comes to some bundles for the PS5. The other reductions where you are saving $50 on the unit itself are not available in my area. You may be able to check if you expand the video description box. Your zip code may trigger some stock in certain areas. The Nintendo Switch, as an example, though, at $100 off is a great deal. If you are looking for some of the OLED Nintendo stock, I just hit my remote control. That's what the vibration was. I apologize. This would be a deal that you can find as part of my one of other roundups that I did right here on this channel. The LG 65-inch Series 4K Smart TV at $398. I actually believe this TV might have been manufactured specifically for Black Friday. There's no list price quoted. A lot of TV manufacturers will actually build a TV specifically for Black Friday. This might be one of those TVs, but it is very well rated. And the Vizio you see right here, $448, I believe is worth at least $200 more than what it is being sold for as part of this Walmart Black Friday deal. The brand new, just released Apple AirPods Pro at a full $50 off is a great deal, assuming you want Apple AirPod Pros. I think there's a lot of other headphones I'd rather buy. Am I starting to sweat here? Yep, that's a sign I'm excited. It's this area that always starts, then this area, and this area goes. I'm gonna open a window. Here we go, just opening a window. The JLab Go AirPod Bluetooth earbud wireless headphones you see right here for $988. I actually purchased these. You probably saw the review I did of them, or you didn't see it, it doesn't really matter. But for under $10, they don't have noise cancellation, but they've got more than above average audio. They're available in different colors, so $9.88 if you just want a pair of Bluetooth earbuds that you could lose and not need to take out a second mortgage on your home. This is a really good deal that has a charge case that has that built-in USB cord. I love the design. I was actually quite impressed by these for $10. I have purchased, as you can see, last October 3rd, a few months ago, the Tozo A1 mini wireless earbuds. These have better audio, and in my opinion, they're a little bit more life-proof. These are waterproof. They're $15.99. They're 47% off. They're always on sale, so if by any chance you missed this, I expect them to be on sale again for Cyber Monday. The Black Friday coupon code to further reduce the price of these Nike Air Jordans that are some brand new styles. Also a really good grab. If you're looking for North Face, the North Face deals are amazing. I don't know about you, but I much prefer the photo of this gentleman when he's looking at me straight on. I find him very evasive when he turns to the side. So if you are looking at the photos, you might be more incentivized to purchase when he's just looking at you, like, buy me the coat or the Sherpa. $57, $63. I'm sure his friend on the page is also lovely. And there's some very sassy looks that you can take advantage of as well while you're shopping. Always a nice thing. The Modern American Solid Cotton Bath Towel. Cotton, not cotton. $6.30. That's a Black Friday deal. I can't attest to the quality of this specific towel, but Tommy Hilfiger is a great brand. I have purchased some branded bath towels from them in the past. $6.30 is a great price. The $6 Serta So Comfy pillow has a list price of around $20, $25. I didn't know you could buy anything from Serta for $6, let alone a standard bed pillow. So there you are. Happy Black Friday. Almost. The Black Friday Eve, the Willow and Everett coffee espresso machine you see right here has a milk frother built in. It is $67.99, and then you add the additional 40% off, and I believe your price drops to around $45. So make sure you clip that coupon code to take your price from $80 to $45. You're saving at least 40% on that specific model. There are other Nespresso deals and Keurig that I will get to in my video roundups tomorrow. The Blink Outdoor 3rd generation floodlight. 'Tis the season for package theft for all the items you're ordering. Not to sound like a cringe, but it's a reality in a lot of communities. $70 down from $1.5. Trying to make this an upbeat video, 50% off. That's a $70 reduction. There are subscription fees. This has a 2-year battery life, very bright. I've had some good associations with the Blink brand. The AirTag that you see right here, I actually purchased before my family and I went on a trip. We put this specific Apple AirTag that I purchased in our luggage. It's a great tracking system. I also love Tile. Tile is reduced, but if you are embedded within the Apple ecosystem, for $25, this is the lowest price you are going to find on the Apple AirTag, to my knowledge, this Black Friday. To see Lego sets that are Marvel, that are under $20, a bit of a Marvel, hashtag dad pun, that's $19.99. Expand the video description box. The $48 hoverboard, and I'm going to get to a segue in a moment. This is an amazing deal given that these are popular every season. This one's very well rated. It's actually the branded hoverboard to my knowledge at $48. That is a great price. The Segway that I alluded to for half a second is $100 off, $200 down to $99. It's that kick scooter design electric scooter. If you are looking for bikes for both the pink and the green colors, they are $38 and $38 respectively. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of my life. I promise more huge deals. I'll be breaking down the top Black Friday deals, as I mentioned, from Amazon right here tomorrow morning. I love you. Thank you for watching. Happy Black Friday. Bye-bye.